Well, there's all kinds of stuff in here. There's like vintage Star Trek and modern stuff too.
That one's signed.
Yeah, by Q. John Delancey.
Okay.
My favorite Star Trek guy. In fact, I have 2 figures signed. This is one I don't have signed. These are Enterprise and the E and the D. I'm not sure, just such a large like variety. So I have old Star Wars items, and then I have like modern, like Robocop stuff.
Okay, 209.
Yeah, and then some of these ECW figures from the late '90s, early 2000s. I mean, it looks like a recent collection, and old stuff too.
Some figgies.
Yeah, some of these looks like Star Wars, vintage Star Wars figures. Looks like he had a little stand too for his little figures. That's fun.
Some good stuff.
Got any?
Making an offer?
Yeah, we're gonna be looking at it.
Okay.
Old school Mega Supreme.
Did you ever wish you were Robocop?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I wanted to be that little kid in Robocop too.
Okay. Yeah.
He was running the town, man. No, I enjoyed those movies. It was weird that we got to go see those in the theater. I mean, I was probably 8 or 9. That was great.
6 or 7.
That was a good time. Good time to be alive, man. Saw Predator in '87.
Is that a Jetfire back there?
Yeah. Oh, nice Jetfire. They're just attracted to me, these Jetfires.
They love you.
It's pretty cool. I'm not Robotech. I'm Jetfire. Yeah, these are just big soup of. Got some Gray Skull, and then you got some Hulkbuster armor, and you got a bobblehead. Quite cool. All right, that's it, huh?
That's it.
All right. Any idea what you needed for your collection?
I got a number in my head, but throw something at me. Let's see what we
Gotcha.
do.
So we'll just have to take a look then. Well, it's going to take me a while to go through it.
Okay.
And if you don't mind, you can just walk around and go
Yeah,
check out
no problem.
things. And I will make sure and take the time and try to figure out what's going on.
Cool. I'll check some stuff out. Thank you.
Sounds awesome, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Oh my gosh. It's a bin of Hot Wheels.
Go get Scott. Tell him to come in.
That was perfect timing.
I'm cold. I can't feel my fingers. They're numb.
That was perfect timing.
Should be back.
Sean, what did you think of it? The Masters of the Universe trailer?
I haven't seen it yet.
What?
Someone sent me a link and it was like all this reading and pop-up ads, and I'm like, I don't have time for that. I'll just go
I
play
think
with my screen used data.
In this video, we'll sit Sean down and have him watch.
Reaction?
Yeah, we'll get a
But
reaction.
if they did not do what I said and go down to Venice Beach and pick out the cast, then I don't know if I'm for it. They just need to get the guys, because Arnold had the Conan deal where he's like, grunt, get to the chopper,
Yeah, I don't think they're
you're
there.
frozen.
Yeah.
But he only needs to say like 8 things. It's not like it's a lot of dialogue. Just show off them bronze
I think
muscles, man.
I think they got a good Adam.
Venice Beach wasn't the
Is he
same. They
nice
changed
pink
it.
fist?
He has a pink shirt, actually.
My man.
Yeah, he does.
Well, I've not seen the pop-up ads, unfortunately.
Okay. I enjoyed it. We'll see.
How long is the trailer?
Like 2.5 minutes.
Now, that's the empty case for it. I think that one's in here.
I was just planning on reading. It's empty.
What can you tell me about this one right here? What is this set?
This is
This one right here.
masterpiece book. I made a joke with numerous customers that like, hey, if you don't want your partner to know what you're doing, just pretend you're reading. And then one time I said that with his partner, and then she was like, those are toys? Then he had to sell his toys, so be careful what you read, amongst others.
So this one is this modern one, the Voltron Lion Force 20th anniversary. And this one is the vintage Matchbox one, which is really cool. It has the shield and sword. This is the Mazinga Z. Yeah, they're on there. So this is this here.
Cool.
I think this looks like Jesus.
Do you think there's Jesus?
I think so.
I'll put my frozen hands on you.
Look at that.
You're healed, my child.
Do you guys get Voltron in often, or?
No, actually, not as much as we would like. This is kind of interesting because it's got the new version and the old version in the same collection, which is really cool. The new one looks a little bit more malleable than the other one. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it doesn't shoot that thing.
But we can start ordering them with Bandai.
That's right.
That's a die cast. No, there's two bacon. Let's say the same 90, 92, 93.
Yep, the same ones all the time.
Dorian, there's your friend Chewbacca.
He's no friend of mine, my friend.
God, I love that we have so many Chewbacca's on the website. We're actually putting the weapons separate now, and they're still the same
That
price.
doesn't look like the right one.
Hmm?
That doesn't look like the right weapon, dude.
Yeah. Fully aware. Fake.
A little more like translucent looking, right?
Yeah.
Off color.
This is like a thick.
Well, it's carved out of the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not only are toys dusty, but also. You always gotta see if you got that red bar. No red bar.
What's up with that? Tell the people.
There's it's a little filled in thing there. Then they can go for like several $100s if the little rectangles
It's a variant.
filled in.
Is a red bar like a first release type of thing, or?
I don't know, because it goes all the way through. I've seen it on a Posh card, Jedi, BSB. I think a Trilogo has one.
Okay.
But I don't know. Maybe just someone's kid was just like,
Yeah.
the bull wrap X-Wing.
Now this is the battle damage X-Wing that came out in Empire. The Dagobah one. So that one has a darker.
This is a variant of missing one gun.
Yeah. But this one has it's got a darker cockpit. Hey, what's up, man? Than the other one does.
Okay.
And it's a little bit grayer than the other ones. The other one's white like this one.
Yeah, it almost looks
Talking
like.
about us?
Talking about the
A little
ship.
bit grayer.
Yeah, I got gray a while ago, man. I don't know about you.
Toys! And what can you tell me about this?
That is a TIE fighter.
What do you have to do?
Springies.
You have to make sure the wings go in and clip, and then they shoot out on the sides whenever you don't do it.
Catch.
Don't.
It's not hard as that. You better catch it. Boink.
This is like a game.
Yeah, if you drop it, you lost. Follow us next week.
See what happens.
Tell me about that guy.
We did talk about him. He's awesome.
Where was that filmed?
It was here in Dallas.
There you go.
I think they used the police station.
How's that police station working out?
Las Colinas, right?
I think it was in Dallas.
No, the studios were in Las Colinas.
Oh yeah.
My parents shot there. My stepdad was a fashion.
Did Robocop get them?
Oh my god. No, my stepdad was a fashion photographer, and they used to use that as a location all the time. So we
Okay.
shoot on it.
Because I heard the Mavericks are looking to relocate, and one of the places they're looking at is where that was filmed at. And I was like, you can't tear down Robocop's building. That's no good.
Mavericks
to-
don't care anymore.
They
They need to
don't.
relocate to Los Angeles to go reunite with
Luca.
Luca.
I agree. Bring Luca back.
Hashtag remember Luca.
There's a bunch of good Transformers in that bag, I think.
I know.
Some goodies in there.
The older ones.
Thank you.
Good, we got one collection ahead, I guess.
Take your time.
Careful.
I didn't touch anything. Modern.
Devastator.
Part of one. Like a Die Hard hook, line, and sinker. You need a hook, right?
Yes, I need a hook.
Alright, well, not in here. I like the rusted paper clips holding it on. Back with the bubble.
Gotta be careful. Everybody says that we handle them too rough.
I say you do.
No, they say that.
They say that about Scott. That's Scott.
I'm just the website guy, so I don't get to play with toys anymore.
Looks like all these are open. These are all open.
Peek in there.
Top Gun Transformer.
Like it.
Codename Maverick.
I like that movie.
I haven't seen the new one.
It's good.
Princess Bride.
Give me a line from Princess Bride.
I got the sword in the back.
Inconceivable.
There it is.
I said to the hotel operator.
I
You said
remember
you wanted a
that.
line.
I remember that line. I
That's
do.
not the Princess
It's
Bride.
iconic.
That's the Princess Diaries. You know, Sean has the swords in the back for
That's what I
Princess
just
Bride.
said literally like 4 seconds ago.
Oh, I don't listen to you when you
I'm
talk.
trying to read. The princess spies
Hey,
everywhere.
man, Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
Prepare to
Prepare to die.
He left the zoo and ran toward Prince Humperdinck's chambers. Yelling!
These are cool.
Your new name is Prince Humperdinck.
Thanks. Yeah, this is a different collection that I'm looking at right here. There's some modern and then there's some vintage. So like there's some vintage. Yeah, if you'll just take a look at the Star Wars and the Indiana Jones stuff.
Are we filming this? Welcome, friends.
So these are the Hasbro WWF wrestlers. So he's got a little collection of these here. I'm gonna take a look and see what I can do
The
for
original
him.
trash. Welcome in.
And how often when these come in do you run into the original trash?
We'll throw their trash out.
Now what happens is, it's like the same with the Dagobah phone. What happens is over time it disintegrates. So.
Just have the ground so you have more of a level.
Yeah. You need a table or something?
No, you might want to go do it over there if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Just because there's not as much.
Give you some personal space.
I'll give you a hand. I got it.
So I got this thing when I was a kid
This one here is a gentle.
from an antique mall.
Did you get it in a box?
I was just hanging out with my old man, and he goes, "Look, it's the Death Star." It was really cool because Dad flipped out and we picked it up. And no, it didn't come with a box. More important stuff inside. Look at this. Do not throw away. Ah, cardboards. I always thought it was kind of interesting that these pieces of cardboard, which essentially are pieces of paper, have made it 50 years now. There's the rope. And that does look like an original. It's always the small little pieces that make all the difference. Okay, we're good on this one. Got everything. Another piece on the Death Star that's always broken is this, and if you can see, this one is missing the tip of it. It has been broken, but it's just missing just a little bit, so we'll give it credit if it passes. All right, moving forward, Imperial Shuttle. This was one of the coolest Star Wars vehicles of the line because this came out in 1984. You know, it says ages 4 and up. Let's see if those work. So it looks like the motor's a little... But there we go. Just needed a little push. But the point is that this thing is massive. So imagine a 4-year-old kid going around with this. I got one when I was 12. I still have it. One of the things with this toy is that it's also very prone to yellow. And this one, as you can see, is really in nice shape. There's hardly any color damage to this. Considering it's 42 years old, that's impressive. We're going to go and put this back in the box. And then, looks like we got some graded figures here. Hey man, welcome back. Boba Fett, it's graded in 80 plus. Darth Vader, graded in 80. Both desirable figures. Oh, dude, we got some wrestlers. Nice.
Those are different.
Oh, different collection. Now, I really didn't get into wrestling until I started working here. And then someone else that worked here kept showing me these videos. And finally, I watched the Royal Rumble from 1992, and I was hooked. The problem is that I only keep it to the 90s. I don't watch any modern wrestling. I like all the old school guys. Macho Man.
And then we got this, but this is Gentle Giant. Would this be a re-release? Did they have a vintage counterpart?
This is actually really cool. Gentle Giant released this. This is going to be the map room for the Gentle Giant series, which I'm honestly surprised it's come in such a small box, considering this is for a massive Indiana Jones figure. So that's pretty cool.
Hey guys, Dorian from Dallas Vintage Toys just received a huge collection from a local collector that was trying to pare down and try to make some space. Got some really neat stuff, man. I got some Nasty Boys from WWF, Earthquake and Typhoon, Papa Shango, the Legion of Doom, which is really cool, Hawk and Animal from back in the day, the Mountie. I've got Hulk Hogan in here. So, oh yeah, Hulk Hogan with the LJN line. Ultimate Warrior, Virgil, $1 Million Man. I've got a ton of them. We need to come in here and check these out. It's a huge collection. We got some Jakks Pacific. And I got a really neat new Ninja Turtles. I got a Casey Jones mask for roleplay, and then we have some sealed 2-packs. So Casey Jones and Raphael. I got Leonardo and Donatello, and a Splinter and Shredder. So it's just a huge different, if you see in the box there, this is a bunch of miscellaneous. It's a huge different kind of collection. Really enjoyed this one.
All right, I'm gonna jump in. You good with that? All right, cool. So we'll dig through this one a little bit because this one may not be all of the vintage stuff that you're used to seeing in these videos, but they're still very cool. So you have a bunch of these Kiss figures, and these are the McFarlane Kiss ones. So they're really cool. These ones are ones that you're more than likely going to want to purchase and then take out of the box, but
yeah, because
they are perfect for that.
What they actually do, Dave, is they each have a stand that they connect together and they form the word Kiss.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a stage.
McFarlane's really good at setting up stuff like that. You got some like the Mirrorverse ones where it's the mashup figures for Disney stuff. This is the Maxim Sweat from the 90s. See the KB Toys sticker on it? I mean, it really doesn't get any more Attitude Era than these figures.
I need to get the Sid Vicious version of that one.
Do they have that?
They do.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see if we can find it on here. Where you at, Sid? Okay, so he wasn't in this first release.
Yeah, I think it was the second.
Yeah, but still very, very cool. I remember getting them as a kid, so that's pretty sweet. And you got some other miscellaneous Marvel things. You got the Macho Man Randy Savage. I just watched Spider-Man, the 2002 Spider-Man, where he plays Bonesaw. So that one's really cool to see, actually.
Bonesaw's ready.
All right, so this one is actually one of my favorite Batman Forever figures. This is when the Riddler was completely insane and had the new suit in the very end, and it sparkled and everything. So it's got all the cool stuff on the cards, and it's got the exclusive Batman and Superman figure offer inside, so you can see it in there. Not a super expensive figure, but a really cool one to get in the collection. Let's see. Looks like that one's going to need new batteries, but still sweet. Good.
Cygor
Yeah,
from McFarlane.
McFarlane. What's this one? Some more vintage. This is Ruthless Aggression, so this came out right after the Attitude Era. That's the one.
Jamie Noble.
Yeah, I would say John Cena kind of started that era, but people will probably think I'm completely wrong on that. We got Big Vader right there, some AEW. One of the coolest AEW figures that ever came out. This is from when they were first coming out. He's got the skateboard right there. A couple random pops from the Arrowverse. Right there. And then one of my favorite lines to collect personally, and I think I have the entire line, unless they're still coming out with ones that I don't know about, but the Superpowers McFarlane. So these are getting harder and harder to find. They were pretty easy when they first came out, but you don't see them in stores anymore. So you got Green Lantern, Superman, Darkseid, Batman, and the Flash. You got the Batwing. We got, I don't know what this is, but it's pretty sweet. A Disney set, so this probably was right to the Disney store if it's labeled like that. These are pretty collectible ones. The Crisis on Infinite Earths. This is Series 1, Figure 15. And then we have some of the LJN style AEW wrestling superstars. We got two Cody Rhodes right here. And some loose Iron Man, Captain America things going on. Another McFarlane. And the one and only Chris Jericho. So this may not be that vintage stuff, but it's still some really cool things to look at. And all this stuff's available at Dallas Vintage Toys.